The word strategy comes from Greek roots, the word strategia, which means the art of troop movement, command, generalship. That's what we do at Griffin Hill. As we apply strategic planning processes to our clients, we help elevate them in their skill, the art of troop movement, generalship, leadership, command. When we elevate the art of troop movement, leadership, and command, then everything improves inside the organization. Hello, my name is Scott Baird. I'm the founder of Griffin Hill and the author of the Griffin Hill Strategic Impact System. You can learn more about the Griffin Hill Strategic Impact System by looking at the information down below. It'll tell you about the key elements of the system. You can actually access and acquire and buy the Griffin Hill Strategic Impact System by looking at the information down below. Additionally, another important and valuable resource available to you is a free instructional video about strategic planning. You can register for and access that free instructional video by looking at the information here at the side. When you register for and access the instructional video on the Griffin Hill Strategic Impact System, this is what you're going to get. You're going to, first of all, get information about strategic planning, the case for strategic planning, why strategic planning is so important. Then you're going to learn all about the Griffin Hill Strategic Impact System, the instruction that accompanies it, the tools and techniques and technologies that we apply to strategic planning and to help our clients and their companies elevate in the art of troop movement. Finally, you're going to get 3 specific tips on how to implement strategic planning, how to do strategic planning in your own organization. Whether you buy the Griffin Hill Strategic Impact System or not, it will be valuable for you to access the free instructional video because you're going to understand more about the case for strategic planning, why it is important to you, to your team, and to your organization. Listening to the information about the Griffin Hill Strategic Impact System will elevate your knowledge about strategic planning and thereby your skill set in doing strategic planning. And then, of course, the 3 specific tips that are going to put the odds of success in your favor as you engage strategic planning process. The Griffin Hill Strategic Impact System will be transformational to you, to your team, and to your company, your organization. It's the same thing that happened with Riggins & Company, a metal fabrication firm on the East Coast, nestled in the shadows of America's shipbuilding industry. In their case, they were struggling because shop and production and leadership in production thought one thing about their company. Front office and sales staff thought another thing about their company. They were at odds with their vision for what Riggins & Company should be or what they ought to represent to their customers and to their clients. They called and asked us to help them with strategic planning. As a result, we helped both sides of the organization, production leadership, production management, business organization leadership and management, and sales, to be unified under a canopy of superordinate goals. Both saw a new vision for Riggins & Company, what they could be, how they could represent it to their clients, to the companies that they wanted to serve, to the marketplace. And then they became unified in how to accomplish that new vision. Everything changed for Riggins & Company. It was transformational. The same thing will happen to you. As a result of engaging in a strategic planning system, your own skill sets will come to bear. Your own productivity will improve and increase. Quality and quantity will improve. That's why you want to learn more about the Strategic Impact System. Look at the information down below. Again, better yet, you can go right now and register for and access the free video, instructional video on strategic planning. Look, whether you're a CEO, concerned about resource management, financial and human capital allocation. The instructional video is going to help make the case for strategic planning as a tool to help you to do that better and help you to understand how the Griffin Hill Strategic Impact System can help you to improve capital allocation, financial capital allocation, and human capital allocation. If you're the COO, president of the organization, making sure that you are in agreement, in alignment with superordinate goals, that everyone is working towards the same purpose. It's going to elevate your skill in the art of troop movement. If you're the CFO, you've been calling out for, crying for strategic planning in your organization. You've been the champion for it. If you're the chief marketing officer or the chief technology officer, you know the importance of everyone being on the same page, shooting for the same goals. That's why if you're in the C-suite, you want to probably go right now, register for, and view the instructional video on strategic planning. Again, making that case for strategic planning in your organization, learning about the strategic impact system, and getting those 3 free tips that will help you to implement strategic planning in your organization. As a human performance scientist, one of the researchers in human performance technology that I greatly admire is Dr. Thomas Gilbert. Dr. Gilbert wrote the book called Human Competence. In that book, he makes this important point. Mistakes in decisions about goals is the single greatest cause of human incompetence. I would say the same thing is true of an organization. The biggest goals that an organization makes is the strategy. That's what it is. It's the command, the direction, the art of troop movement with regard to our most important goals, the overarching goals that guide and direct everything about our organization. Mistakes in decisions about strategy are the single greatest cause of organizational incompetence. Start now by learning about the Griffin Hill Strategic Impact System. You can get access to it, you can buy it, you can get it involved in your organization now by accessing the information down below. Equally important, or maybe even more important as a start place, is the free instructional video. You can register for it and begin watching it now. If you're in the C-suite, you're concerned about the overall goals of your organization. Strategy. Mistakes in decisions about strategy will be the single greatest cause of organizational incompetence. So get the video, register for and get the video, start watching it now. Probably the biggest mistake you can make about strategy is to not have an overarching strategic purpose, not to have a strategic plan that unifies the energy and power and talent of everyone inside of your organization, pointing you to the same direction. It's the same experience we had at A+ Benefits when we implemented a strategic plan there. One of the outcomes of our strategic planning process is that we select a BHAG, a big, hairy, audacious goal. And then everyone in the organization is informed about that big, hairy, audacious goal. And all the talent, all the focus, all the energy of every position in that organization began to be focused on that goal, that great big BHAG, big, hairy, audacious goal. It changed the way everyone in that organization performed, behaved, and did their job. As a result, after a 5-year strategic engagement, they were able to accomplish that BHAG, and they had a major celebration inside their organization. Importantly, the strategic planning engagements that we have done for that company, A+ Benefits, has helped them to obtain and sustain a competitive advantage. If you want to obtain and sustain a competitive advantage in your organization, go learn about the Griffin Hill Strategic Impact System. You can access it, you can buy it today. If you want to learn more, if you want to do more due diligence before you make a purchase, register for and get access to, begin viewing the instructional video. You can do that by accessing the information here on the side. As you do that, you're going to learn more about strategic planning. You're going to learn about the case for why strategic planning is important. You're going to be able to learn more about the Griffin Hill Strategic Impact System and what its tools are, the technologies, the techniques that we use. That in itself is going to be instructional for you, but you're also going to get 3 specific tips that will help you in the creation of and implementation of your own strategic plan. Whether you buy the Griffin Hill Strategic Impact System or not, you will get value out of learning more about it from the information below or by accessing the Strategic Impact System instructional video here to the side. It's going to help make you a better strategic thinker. It's going to help you be more skilled in strategic action, decision making, and implementation. I wish you all the best as you work to form a strategy that will not only help set the direction for your organization, but it will ensure that you are immune from the effects of human and organizational incompetence. Best wishes to you.